The last thing we need to talk about with slide masters and layouts is how you actually use them when you're building your lesson. After all, if you've spent the time creating a layout, you want to put it to work. The whole point of using slide masters is to save time, not build something beautiful and then forget it exists. You'll use the Slides section on the Home tab to apply these layouts while developing your course. If you select the new slide icon directly, Storyline will insert a new slide using the same layout as the slide you currently have selected. But if you select the down arrow, you'll open a drop-down menu. Here, you can see every master and layout available in your project. From there, you can choose the exact layout you want, and Storyline will drop it into your lesson as the next slide. But what if you've already started building a slide, and halfway through, you realize the layout isn't working for what you need? That's where Apply Layout comes in. The Apply Layout button also has a drop-down arrow, but you don't need to target it precisely. Selecting anywhere on the icon will open the same pop-up window of all available layouts. Simply pick the layout you want, and Storyline will reflow your content into the new structure. A quick word of caution: each layout is unique, so when Storyline reflows content, some objects may shift, resize, or land in front of or behind other objects. That's normal. It's Storyline doing its best to follow the new layout's rules. Just double-check the slide afterward to make sure everything looks the way you intend. One final note about master slides and layouts before we move on. You aren't limited to placeholders and background images on your masters. You can also build reusable functionality into them. Here are 3 examples of what you can build directly on the master. Triggers that fire automatically whenever a slide uses that layout. For example, if you always want slide audio to stop when the timeline starts, you can put that trigger on the master. Every slide using that layout inherits the behavior. Media placed on the layout's timeline. This could be background music, ambient audio, or a visual element that animates across all slides using that layout, without having to recreate it each time. Default interactive elements. You can preload things like a custom next button, an instruction icon, or branded navigation elements so every slide that uses that layout starts with the assets already in place. These options give you a powerful way to standardize your design and automate the repetitive work that eats up hours in large projects.